Hi, girlies. Welcome to In the City with Simply Shardae, your Kansas City girly, keeping you updated on all things food, Kansas City girly things, events, music, movies, and more. With a sprinkle of girlhood, with a sprinkle of girl talks, because it wouldn't be me without it. This series is in partnership with the Kansas City Call, a Black-owned newspaper editorial outlet in the Kansas City area. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to both the Kansas City Call and Simply Shardae on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you name it, so that we can keep the girlies updated on all things Kansas City, and we can show the girls just how beautiful our city really is, okay? Each episode, we like to start off with some girl talk. So let's get right into it. Today's girl talk is going to be featured from the only Michael Jackson. Listen, I have seen this movie. I have loved this movie. I've seen it over 3 times, and I'm about to go see it again. If you haven't seen this movie, go see Michael, because that's what I'm talking about. In my previous episode, I told y'all The Devil Wears Prada 2 was a snooze fest. But Michael, he's going to make you want to get up and dance. Okay? But before we get into the good part, let's talk about some sentimental things. Because, you know, the Jackson family, they went through some stuff from their daddy. They daddy put them through some stuff. Okay, girlies. The Michael movie has brought up a lot of conversation on identity, security, all the things, and how all those things can kind of correlate to how we see ourselves, how we think about ourselves, how we speak to ourselves, and how we speak of ourselves to others. So this girl talk, we're going to get into it, because Joe Jackson had no business talking to them kids like that, doing them kids like that, because, you know. Anyway, I think it's highly important for the girlies, even the guys, if the guys are listening, I think it's super important to have a strong sense of identity, a strong sense of security, to have positive self-language, to speak positively of yourself, to speak positively to yourself when speaking to yourself, to speak positively to yourself and of yourself when speaking to others. Because a lot of times, a lot of the thoughts that we have in our head are negative, but then we want to get mad when someone's speaking negative to us, and it doesn't work like that. The more you speak positive about yourselves, positive to yourself, the more you're able to recognize when negativity is being spoken over you. So the Jackson family, they dealt with a lot of negativity, and they still, overcame a lot. And that's a beautiful thing to witness. However, I think it's super important to watch what's being said to you, what's being said of you, and how you speak of yourself. Because imagine if Mr. Joe Jackson didn't speak to his kids the way he did. Imagine if he didn't do or treat them the way that he did. I would think that, yes, everything works together for your good, but I don't think anybody has to go through that. But that's just a thought. It's just an opinion. Just a thought, just an opinion. Just a thought, just an opinion. So if you ever catch yourself thinking negatively, girl, your nose is not too big. And boy, your nose ain't too big either. We're not listening to that. You are beautiful. You are smart. Your value does not come from what you do. Your value comes from who you are and whose you are. And if you're a Christian like me, the Lord gave us our identity because He is our Father in heaven. We have everything that we need. And He's a good God. He doesn't withhold anything from us. He's a good Father. And that gives great examples of what a father's love and what a father's treatment should look like. It's explicitly, plainly written in the Bible. So if you ever find yourself thinking negatively of how you look, thinking negatively of yourself, stop that thought right there, because we don't have time for that. Like, this is not the time to be thinking lowly of, let me not say lowly because, humility. Don't think negative of yourself. Think the best of yourself and think the best of others, okay? That was a pretty serious girl talk because, that part of Michael, that made me really sad. I'm just like, he seemed so humble, he seemed so kind, and he seemed so gentle and shy while also being secure and confident. All those nuances made him who he is. And yes, all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord. However, it's sad to see even the small aspects of abuse. So I hope you learned something from this girl talk today, and I hope you learn to speak better of yourself. I hope you learn to speak better of yourself, and don't let nobody talk bad to you. Thank you. Okay, so we talked about the serious part of the Michael movie. Let's get into some fun, because this movie was a 10 out of 10. Like, when I say 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, no notes. The Michael movie was and is phenomenal. If you have not seen it, go see it. And the craziest part about that is I heard and listened to all the reviews, all the critics, and it made me hesitant to even go see it. Because I'm like, oh, Janet Jackson is not going to be in the movie. They're having all this negative reviews as such and such and such and such. But I said, I love the movie, so why wouldn't I go see it? And me having my own thought, oh my goodness, I was blessed in that movie. I said, absolutely, I'm so thankful I went to go see this movie. I've seen it 3 times and counting, because I will be seeing it again. If you haven't seen it, add it to your cart, because it's only going to be in theaters, I think, until May 21st, unless they bring it back. So you better hurry up. The casting was phenomenal. If you look at all the complex posts, all the posts on social media, it has comparative images where you can see the original person compared to the person who was cast in the movie. Oh my gosh, how did they find these people who look just like or have the same essence or presence or mannerism? I'm just like, casting was amazing. Jafar Jackson, Michael Jackson's nephew, played Michael in the movie, and a lot of people had a lot of comments. I don't know their personal business, but what I do know is Jafar the Jackson, he did a phenomenal job. And there were parts of different scenes where I'm like, am I looking at Michael Jackson or am I looking at Jafar Jackson? And it was the energy in it, the essence of it. And I just loved how the movie showcased the small nuances of how his look evolved, how his skill evolved, how his talent evolved. It was the little details, even how his mustache changed over time, and how his chin changed as he grew up. His face became a little bit more chiseled, but it was small nuances, not the big nuances. We ain't talking about the big nuances, because there were some big nuances. But the small, subtle nuances kind of added to the overall effects of the movie. So, wardrobe and styling, phenomenal. 10 out of 10, no notes. The acting ate down. The story, the dialogue. Let's not get into the music, y'all. The music was everything that you needed and more. The music, the choreography. I'm just like, every time I go watch it, I'm noticing something different that I didn't notice before. And I'm blown away as if it's my first time watching it. So yeah, if you haven't seen the Michael movie, this is your sign to go see it. Because what are you waiting for? The critics were absolutely wrong. And you know, I wonder if them critics were doing that because they knew how successful the Michael movie would be. They kind of was trying to hinder that success. Isn't that crazy? So that's why you have to have your own thought. You have to form your own opinions. And this is the time to go do that. So go see Michael. Let us know in the comments what you think. Let us know in the comments how you liked it. And let us know in the comments just how amazing the movie is to you. Because I just can guarantee that you're going to love it just as much as I did. Thank you. So we had our girl talk. We got into some movies. Girlies, let's get into some fashion. Period. And let's get into some summer fashion. Not me skipping spring, but you know. Let's get into some summer fashion. It's a bikini season. Guys, close your ears and close your eyes. Don't close them too hard because I don't know what you're thinking about when you close your ears. So, girlies, it's bikini season, and let's get into where we're shopping because you know it's time to be on the boat. What did Trim say? She said, I want to talk about. Yeah, I know what song I'm talking about. That. So if you want to be on a boat this summer, you got to have you a bikini, a one piece, a swimsuit cover up, the sandals, the accessories, all the things. And I want to know, where are y'all shopping for the things? I know online has all the stores. All the stores online. I know y'all love Fashion Nova, MAC collection. There's some more high-end stuff now. And these swimsuits are costing like $300, $150 for the top, $150 for the bottom. I'm just like, why would they do that? Why would they do that? So, you know, we got Nordstrom in Kansas City. I love a good Nordstrom. We have Dillard's. Dillard's be having the sales. We have H&M. H&M has some good swimsuits. We have Urban Outfitters. I think Urban Outfitters got some cute swimsuits. But if you know where the girlies can get some cute swimsuits at, let us know in the comments because summertime is coming. The boats are not stopping anytime soon. So, thanks for watching In the City with Simply Shardae. We had a great episode. We got through our girl talk, we got through our movie recommendations, and we discussed some fashion tips. So if you're going to be having your hot girl summer and having your hot girl body this summer, let us know in the comments because I'm rooting for you, girly. This is the time to do so. So thanks again for watching In the City with Simply Shardae. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to both the Kansas City Call and Simply Shardae on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you name it. And stay tuned for the next episode. Talk soon. See ya.